Bun venit pe canal. Acesta este episodul 6 din Doki Doki Literature Club. În fine. You're all done sharing points, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. It's just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I didn't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnosting air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh, Nashpa. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Oh, it seems you're right. Sayori always help lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off? Anyway, poftim, stai că mi s-au închis toate paginile. Nici nu știu ce s-a întâmplat de fapt. I thought she went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Oh, she eventually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Cred că minte. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously, all of the time is not times to not go home with her. You pick this time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovely dovey. Oh no. First of all, stop misunderstood my friendship with Sayori, and second, she's kind of avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Da, îmi amintesc. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them, and as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki putting to... Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never give Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on when she's not around. Oh, that's maybe the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? Oh, about that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changed as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You will be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you KKK. That one, the one who is truly useless. Uh, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Oh, that's is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How in the world earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Ah, I suppose I wouldn't mind a little help. Well, even if you even well, even if you don't know how to bake, you're already some dirty work it would give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give you a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Hmm. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Keiki may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suitable to assistant with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard would it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for me too. What are you saying? I will be extremely meticulous. It will be an extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think, guys? Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to me to decide how uh, he'd like to contribute. Besides, he wasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet. I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying through. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. You're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Oh, of course. Hmm. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But Sayori? Dar ce făcea Sayori? Natsuki sau Sayori? Un mic save așa. Cuiva? Cumva e un save and quit? Butonul ăla? Ce morțile se întâmpla? Apăs save, distruge tot aparent. Natsuki sau Yuri? Natsuki sau Sayori? Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sounds like a lot of work, so it would probably use two people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'd be you'll definitely agree. Uh, just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because. Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I used to it, after all. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? A small un mic cadou pentru voi, cei care v-ați uitat până aici. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you? Me? Oh, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turns out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still shulking. Natsuki starts pounding too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. But not, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offered to help. That doesn't mean. Oh. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and and going to you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That's be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hand and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't mean that, did you? Mm, no, not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I also take aback by Natsuki's word. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tries to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. E foarte interesant cum, deoarece Sayori lipsește, toată atmosfera s-a schimbat. Pozitivitatea lipsește. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best work, and all of us are going to make it a really good, great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out of the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Eh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would be would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped in my mind. Jeez, you good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Hmm. Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I will bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured it that since I'm helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could I have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kinda strict if you ask me. Yeah, no, you did. How do you think I feel? I don't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's number now. That's all I need for you. I guess I will text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So, you'd better look forward to it. Oh, didn't you say you were just going to give me a dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. Yet I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of it. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so? Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I will be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Oh, duminica asta vor petrece împreună, aparent. Nu vreau să-s dubios, în sensul că povestea va continua duminică, probabil. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when you're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to this. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Oh, is this too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Ziua 4? Ce zi asta? It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki Miki's coming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't doesn't help much. I wonder if she will act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We send each other one after we send each other one after one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned it into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She's also pretty likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it's not. It's really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me. Ce mai stăm în casă? Da. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than ask, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we have done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock at the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we are family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, KKK. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. That's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Oh, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much was really changed, was it? Children is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decoration that she's had for years now. Eh, if you come over more often, I wouldn't be much a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How how come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how do you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informating about the festival preparation, right? Oh, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. He didn't plan to meet up or anything. Oh, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's some more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how doing after you left on Friday. When something wrongs, when something wrong, you can you can hide from me. I know you too well. So Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, KK. Yeah. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't go so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm guessing I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. He just wants to torture me. Hehe. Sayori, taps Sayori by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. Se aruncă pe geam ce face? Că sună de parcă ultimele cuvinte. De parcă de parcă. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know I wouldn't be able to stop thinking about it. Oh, haha. Siri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, KK. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I always I always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I had already bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get up of bed. That reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste my by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without everyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Same. Și eu care doar citesc sunt într-o stare de șoc, nu înțeleg ce se întâmplă. I can't even figure out how to respond. Is this possible? That Sayori kept this from me the entire time, even I know I've known her. Did she really want so badly for me to just not thinking about her? Why, Sayori? Uh, why is it that you never told me about this? I almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend, because if I knew, I would have done anything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. Adevărat. Probabil asculți asta și adevărat, dacă lași prietenii să știe problemele, unii poate nu fac nimic, dar aia nu sunt prieteni, unii poate te ajută. O să încerce oricât de mult s-ar putea să te ajute. I would have tried a little. It's that's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was just tell me. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared, okay? It's bittersweet. Then people try to care about me. It feels like it feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung, being swung again against my head. A bat being swung. Din greșeală am, din greșeală am folosit două animale, că bat știu că e liliac și swung nu era ceva lebădă, parcă? Și nu înțelegeam, dar am pronunțat diferit. Swan. Probabil am citit în loc de swung. O bătă care se lovește de cap. Care, da. Aha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Cred că țin și eu asta, în sensul că este nașpa ca toată lumea să pese de tine. Uneori da, se simte bine, dar de multe ori nu. Dar depinde totuși. Ce relație faci el om. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided to the decided the word just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes to make you to for you to make you stop hurting. That's what I will do. No, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped it is if everyone would be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here and made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept that punishment. Because I deserve every last one. Without taking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulder. This time I put her into a tight embrace. Oh. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really, really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worth a while enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sorry isn't hurting me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Suri's arm remains on her side. She started sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do that to me. Please don't do this. Siri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you know you have it, if you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter how it takes, I figure it out what needs to change. I will make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I will get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently Sayuri finally sets her up around me in return. I don't know anything. It's or really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling I'm I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. So you're letting me go. Or she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow, yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Hmm? Oh, it's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. I could. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I just cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, you can. You do you want to come along to help us? To help out? Uh, it would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Oh, it's kind of too of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. I don't worry. Don't worry too much about it. I will see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Get rest. I say goodbye to Shiori and exit her house. And the way home, on the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she takes me to let me know she's outside of the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Sayori in something other than her school uniform totally throws me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. I'm going to be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to see me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you bought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag it's, that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I don't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped probably as is. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarkly like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? It, anyway, let's go back to kitchen. What do you're not even gonna offer me to take this heavy bag from me? Where's the hospitality? Comes on. Since when did I need to be the gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is really ridiculously heavy. Uh-huh. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. I. It seems like I always underestimate you. Hey, hey. It's because I am so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Uh, mm, I'm not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only I'm worth I'm worth my size. It's fun when I don't get to be small and also better than other people. Fun when I get to be small. Okay, but geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because you're not at school. Are you getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gonna teach you. Haha. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, uh, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And and just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like oh Natsuki ch- catches catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you're trying to be nicer. I I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Oh, how would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, just let's get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found a weakness. Natsuki smiles delicious. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decided to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfying enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. Fluid? Dar ce ați făcut în bucătărie? Sigur nu gătit atunci. And plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. Plastic bags. Asfinxiere erotică? Are legătură totuși. Fluidul cu plastic bag-ul. Asfinxiere erotică. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so you have had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Okay, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going to be over soon. The the batter's going to be over soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using? What are you using for it? To color the batters, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, when even if the flavor aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are you doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Oh, you're asking me. I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into it at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into small bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, that does looks pretty cool. See? It's not like make baking is just because following instructions. The presentation is where where you get to be creative and have the most fun. In a million times more worth it in the end if just looking in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's side lightening up like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly representation her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica delightful expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. So you're starting to understand. Just make sure to completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Uh, the icing still still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it it will just have a little take a little longer. Jeez, I will be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You would need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing was already impressive. See? As it to emphasize, Natsuki sticks his finger into the icing and pops it to her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey, Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I didn't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting what did who did who did all the work? I was I start to fight back trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I start harder for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah, the force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to some stumble, making her stumble stumble in turn. Gross! You get it, you get it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on on Natsuki's cheeks. Mm. She tries so hard to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off her finger before shaving her. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shaving her finger towards towards my face. You wish? I'm faster. I grab her waist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Ok? Ok. Scuze că te deranjez, aparent. Ah, stop. You will... Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I didn't mean it. I just... It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a random... to get a reaction out of me. I'm really you really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, taking the icing off. Unul scârbos, nu suport chestii de genul. Realmente, lingi o persoană. Măcar că probabil e curată, totuși pe degetul ăla ținând când că gătește. Da. Măcar dacă aveau legături, relație, ceva. La mea nici degetul unui străin. De ce faceți lucruri așa de retard, în pana mea? În fine. What? Did you seriously just... Oh, I think it's so surprising that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. You really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of kitchen is she asking me just like that? How did the moon turns out this so quietly? Natsuki glazes at me in silence. I notice she swallows, breathes. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Oh, no wonder. You let a dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked it before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistake. Jeez. Natsuki uses on uses an oven mitt to grab the black-ended tray out of the oven. She set it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tensions from the moment before still lingers over our head. Lingers. You just lick the finger. Am făcut și o rimă. Nu vă așteptați la mine să fie lucruri decente. Țin cont că citesc în loc de linger, de obicei finger. Lingering, fingering. Why are you fingering? No, zic lingering me, da. Hai să vedem ce înseamnă lingering pentru prima dată, că chiar am uitat ce înseamnă. Apare cuvântul lingering, linger înseamnă a persista, lingering persistent. I watch as Natsuki slides her cupcake straight into the oven. Și mă gândesc cum I will slap my cupcakes into her oven, if you know what it means. De ce sunt așa de prost? Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Oh, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling, warm air filling the room. Look at how cute they look like. She proudly shows off of the different colors cupcakes in each of the tray. Puteți și noi să le vedem măcar. They will look even better once we add we we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decoration stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the ice cream icing into the bag. Natsuki hand me some paper bags. I have those nozzles. Uh, these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin. You so you can use it to make stripes on other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cupcake, like happy birthday or whatever. Ah, I see. That gives me an idea actually. Huh? Well, it's a literature cup event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing different words on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose the cupcakes based on words they like. Oh, it was like it has kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. So, aha, maybe I'm getting to you. I'm getting it from you. What supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on, you're not as you're not at school. Nobody's judging you. You can't dress and like this and not expect to me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki voice trails off. Same with you, huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the pace, and fastens a nozzle into each of the bag. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I will show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and then we we each get to work. We were finally finished. Natsuki puts them all inside by side to admire our work. Yes, looks, look out how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, that's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Uh, Sayori's the next Sayori exact opposite in that regard. If she has was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for a manga, but I need to go home for a dinner. For dinner. Oh, already? What a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you will always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki plays the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, Then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Uh-huh. I wish I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Oh, yeah. Again, I, I can't think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it feels like she doesn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packing up. Good work today. You too. I will work you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I have take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted. Well, I guess I will be off then. Thanks for all help and everything. I will see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Oh, no. Oh. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be like that at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But besides from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that that if possible, I like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out sometimes. Mm, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend some time with you. With you. I thought you only cared about getting this done. Oh, I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really don't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you so. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. So, standing inches from me, Natsuki looks at me. I feel her finger gently clutches at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks, her her eyes, filled matching eyes filled my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starting to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it uh, for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori, ah, ah, hi, Sayori. Just now we, just now we haven't. It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Deixa eu só abrir música. Deixa eu só abrir música. Deixa eu só abrir música. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Well, yeah, well, I'm. I will still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat my any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Ce mai dubioasă chestie. Probabil aia, Chihuahua sau Natsuki vrea să mă sărute, dar s-a speriat când a văzut-o pe Sayori. Ce face Sayori? De ce se sperie lumea când o vede pe Sayori? Oh, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here to see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were, you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It is. It makes me really happy. That you have made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears started to fall down Natsuki's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori didn't. Don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste any sympathy on me. You would have You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just. Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said about. What I said about is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden, the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something you that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, teoretic entirely, an entire lifetime, nu e pleonasm totuși, întreg și lifetime tot e un întreg. Nu putea zică lifetime. În fine. I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Shuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? It was I was weak and started to like you too much. Deci, cum adică e weak? De iubești pe cineva nu ești slab, adică I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Slide my hands down Sayori's arm and squeeze her arm in my own. Do you remember how I said about I said always know that what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori, I love you. Huh? Those are my truest feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I could just realize it sooner. O să aflăm mâine în episodul următor ce se întâmplă, cum reacționează, ne iubește, nu ne iubește înapoi, ne intră un țăruș din inimă, ce se întâmplă. Așa că, asta v-am pupat, calmă. Sună dubios după ce s-a întâmplat în episodul ăsta. V-am îmbrățișat, v-am strâns de mână, v-am pus mâna pe umăr, cum îmi punem și lui Sasuke, nu la Sasuke, nu. Sayama, nu. Lui fata din fața noastră și ne vedem de seară cel mai probabil.